What's good, everybody? Appreciate y'all checking in with us. Sunday night. Raiders shit the bed. They shit the bed. Point blank period. They lose 24-25. A game, bro, this game could have set us straight a little bit. This game could have set us up a little bit, given the fact that we're talking about brand new head coaches, brand new coaching staff. We got the veteran quarterback. They have a second-year quarterback. We're at home. And I'll talk about the tailgate in just a second. This was a game could have set us straight. Coming off of 2 losses against the Chargers versus the Commanders, and this one could have set us straight, and we decided to do what the Raiders do and shit the bed. Point blank period. Obviously, Geno throws 3 interceptions. Offense did not look good whatsoever. Defense did what they could, didn't cause any turnovers, they had 1 interception. But we just lost probably every statistical aspect. We lost this game, and we lose it in Raider fashion by a blocked field goal. How the hell do we pull this off? Like, I'll be honest, man. I don't know if it's Raiders PTSD. And chat, man, I appreciate everybody rocking with us. I'll get you guys in just a second. I don't know if it's Raiders PTSD, but man, with like 6-7 minutes left, I'm sitting there going, bro, we ain't pulling this off. Like, there's just no faith whatsoever. I'm sitting like, something's gonna go wrong. Something's gonna happen. And sure as shit, it goes down. Everybody wants to talk about changing the culture. You want a winning culture. We have had a losing culture for way too goddamn long, and I think it's going to take a lot more than Genty having a good day to kind of get us out of it. So we're going to chop this up. We're going to break it down. We're going to pick up some of the stats. Severe's going to be with us in just a little bit, man. But shout out to my guy, Chris, man, in the building. If you guys can't double tap that screen, you got Chris, Protect the Shield podcast. I made a 5 Raider Real Talk, Raider Nation. Severe is going to be with us in just a second, man. Chris, how you feeling, man?
Let me know. It's funny because, again, this whole off season, the whole early in this season, I've been trying to tell people what this team was, and I keep constantly getting called a hater. Oh, Chris, you're not a real fan. Oh, Chris, all I'm trying to do is just keep it real. I told you guys, man, we are not a good team. We're not well coached. We don't have the talent. We've continuously make mistakes with our roster. I mean, we're still, going through. We're still feeling the pains from John Gruden. We're actually still feeling pains from the end of Al Davis's era. I mean, we just good teams don't make these mistakes that we consistently make, and it just showing on the field. So. Like I said last week, I had us losing this game. Everyone thought I was crazy. We're just not a good team. You guys are going to realize it at some point and stop calling me a hater, man. It is what it is. We're not a playoff team. We're not even a good team.
And shout out to you, man. I went live earlier this morning, right before the tailgate. I rocked over to the tailgate a little bit. And, man, you jumped in my live and you're like, hey, bro, it's going to be like a 19-17 game. I forgot the score you said, but it's like 19-17, Bears.
Yeah.
And you kept it real when it came to the Chargers game. You're like, shit, man, the Chargers are going to beat us. It might be close, but that's just what's going to happen. And, I think what's really difficult is with our history, with what we've experienced. And look, even with the 2 playoff runs that we had, the playoff run in 2016, the playoff run in 2021, what do? We decided to blow shit up afterwards. Like right. Fuck all this noise. It's like Mark Davis, like, well, we made the playoffs. Let's blow this shit up. It just don't feel right. Blow it all up.
Yeah,
it don't feel right. And the amount of people that are like, trust the process. I can't stand the trust the process people.
That's all we hear.
I can't do it, man. Because we all know Kappa sucks. We all know the shuffling the offensive line was going to be a detriment to just the continuity of this offensive line. And look, Genty had a good day.
We said that months ago. Months ago, man. But what did they tell us? Oh, did you coach in the Super Bowl?
Right.
Oh, they told us that. They told us that.
Quick.
We tried to say it, man, but
and again, it's like, look, you're gonna have the flashes, you're gonna have the good games. I know people want to stand on Genty having a good game day. Cool. Like, we're gonna say if he had a good game, we will say he had a good game. Good for him. But one, it didn't result in a win, and two, how consistent is that going to be? Like, that's
Bears defense is not good, and they had, I think, their best defensive lineman wasn't out there. I mean, they were injured. And again, go ahead.
What pisses me off is everybody talks about like how great like the Brock Bowers pick was, and like he's a good player. He's a damn good player. But it resulted in 4 wins last year. It's resulted in a 1-3 record this year. Like, I'm not trying to like I'm not throwing shade at nobody. I'm not trying to like say like, you know, like quit talking shit, I guess. But at the end of the day, none of us know the goddamn answers. Like, that's kind of what it comes down to. You know, like we can, I guess, let me do that. I take that back. Hold on, let's rewind it a bit. We don't have the goddamn answers right now. We sure as shit had some answers at the beginning of the offseason. We sure as shit had some answers in the draft when we wanted to go after some offensive linemen. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, Colton Miller went down. We're going to talk about it.
What's
Stone
next?
Forsythe might be the tackle, people.
In the first play he was in, we ran behind. You know what? We'll wait to Wednesday for the film study.
Oh yeah, we gonna definitely break down some film. The
first play he was in.
It's tough, man. And look, we're kind of venting a little bit, obviously, but chat, man, honestly, let me know what your thoughts are. We're gonna get to the chat here in just a second. Severe's gonna be with us in just a few moments, man. But we appreciate everybody rocking with us. I know it gets to a point where we're so early in the season. This is game 4 of 18 games. And I think the overall consensus is that we're all frustrated. We're frustrated. There's problems. There's things that we're not going to be able to correct. You know, there's going to be so many I told you so moments moving forward if we don't correct this thing. But one thing I will say in chat, I'm going to get you in just a second. One thing I will say is I went to the tailgate, and bro, it's flipped already. It's nothing but Bears fans.
That's what I'm saying.
Everywhere.
But
everywhere.
But I understand it because
I do too.
And the thing is, just like I've been saying, man, it's okay to not have this blind optimism. Make them earn it. We have to earn our paycheck every day, however we make our money. Salute to Myra G. You know, I get a percentage of what she gets. But anyway, but like however everybody makes their money, man, like we work hard for that money. Make the Raiders earn our money. Make them earn this optimism that we have. And that's the thing, man. It's like so many of us are so scared to just keep it real. We're not a good team. Shout out to Cam Ward in his interview, his presser today. They asked him like, how do you think you're playing, or how are we playing? He was like, if I'm gonna keep it real, we ass. Just, I mean, I like that though. Just keep it real. Like, it's okay because you have to start somewhere. You have to have that baseline. Like, we are not good. All these, these expectations, all it does is piss us all off. That's why I'm not as upset as most of you guys are, because my expectations wasn't high. So
yeah, man. Hey, and sometimes we can live a less frustrated life if we see the reality, without question, man. So, Hey, we're gonna pop in, check out what the chat, man. Taddy, what's going on, man? Gina sold us. Genty is him. He had a good day, and we always say, if they had a good day, they had a good day, man. 100%, man. What up, Taddy? Emily in the building. Appreciate you popping with us. What up, Pops? What's happening, man? NS Deezy, what's going on, God? Take care of the football. You ain't lying. 3 picks by Gino is rough. It is rough to say the least. What up, Art? What's happening, man? Chill Ray in the building. What's going on? Art, let's see. Let's go. Let me keep going down. Bueno, what's good, man? Appreciate you. What up, Chewy? What's happening, man? Turnovers. And I'm not talking about apples. I'm telling you, man. It's been rough. It's been rough. What up, the postman in the building? I know, man. See that? And you kind of sum it up. That's it. You sum it up. It's just, we don't even know. We don't even know. But, guys, let us know. What's your solutions? What's your solutions? Let us know. I'm gonna get through this chat and I'm gonna get to the bottom. We're gonna talk about it. What up, Dark Jada? What's going on, man? Myra G, what's going on? Appreciate you. Hey, I'm just sad Myra G went all the way to DC last week for that game to see this all break down, man. It's tough. What up, Robert Pena? What's happening, man? Appreciate you popping in with us. Bob, the surfer, man, you back. What's happening, my guy? What's going on? What up, Rundown? What's happening, man? Rundown, bro. Are you still, even after all this mess, Rundown, are you still popping in for that Titans game? You need to tell me because I'll be in here. I'll meet up with you. If you run that Titans game, tell me. Let me know.
Rundown does not exist.
I know. I'm gonna prove everybody wrong.
Rundown is a software created by Turf.
Created by ChatGPT. I love it. What up, Roth? What's going on, man? What's happening? Dominic 5 in the build minute. Appreciate you. I appreciate y'all rocking with us. Alec M.
Hit the like button, y'all. Double tap that screen for us, man. We got some stuff to talk about today, man.
We got a lot. And Severe's about to be in here, and I got a tall can for us today. I got a tall can at 05 today. We're gonna have some fun. I started early this morning too. Got a little picture in me. I was ready to have some fun today.
Sure.
Miljo, what's happening, man? That Frank Perez guy pull up on you. He did. We'll see if he comes up. Yeah, he did. I sent a video to my guys, Chris and Severe, and I was like, bro, like, hey, I'm here. We'll see what's popping. But the thing is, look, at the end of the day, I'll be real. Call me out. I'll show up. I'm game. Let's have some fun. But I will just share a beer. I'll share a beer too, bro. Like if I did something to you, then I'll correct my wrongs, bro. But if you want to just come at me, then I'm all game for it. But I showed up at J-Lot, chilled out there, posted some pictures, met up with some people, man. Dub Raider was walking through, said what's up to him. Joe Morley said what's up to him. Lunatic was walking around, said what's up to him, and I was just posting with J-Lot.
What's up,
and waiting a little bit, but nothing showed. But hey, at the very minimum, I just want to say what's up to Frank. That's all I wanted to do. So, but we have some fun. What up, Dre? What's happening, man? Sam, the man in the building. What's good, man? Appreciate you popping in with us. John Fallon, man, good seeing you. Appreciate you always rolling through with us. We got Antone. What's happening, man? Should have dropped 40 on him. We should have. But in true Raider fashion, we don't do a goddamn thing. Not a goddamn thing. Isaiah, what's going on? Let's see. Daniel Kim, I see you. What's going on, man? I appreciate you. Man, let's see. A lot of people up for review. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to say what's up to everybody else. Jason, I see you, man. Appreciate you. I'll say what's up to everybody else in just a second because we got to pop in and really talk about this. Just talk about the loss, man. We lose 24-25. Let's start offense because that was the toughest part. Gino throwing 3 interceptions. Genty does some work. Chat, let us know what you thought about the offensive side of the football. Chris, man, what's your initial thoughts of the offense? Good thing is look, Genty popped off a little bit. Got to give him his credit, but what's your thoughts?
So my first initial thought is when JPJ's in there, that offensive line, I mean, they're better. I mean, that's all. Like all this competition between him and Kappa is just trash. It should never even been talked about. Again, I still think JPJ is out of place. But it's just he's his, how physical he is. He's always, even if he does miss an assignment, he's still trying to hit somebody. Regardless. And I think that like he was demolishing people today. And I can't wait to go through some of the film with him. So that was one of the first things I noticed. Second thing I noticed is Chip Kelly has to be so predictable to train defensive coordinators because Dennis Allen had that safety that got them 2 picks. The way that he played that particular play, I mean, he got the same interception on the same play and he played it the same way. So therefore they studied that. They knew to look for that. That's being too predictable, man. That's being too predictable. They were too comfortable, you know, in those passing lanes, and you know, being able to go off of one guy and come in, you know, and cheat down. It's that was just good coaching by Dennis Allen. And that just shows that there's something out there. Cause we kind of talked about it, that there's some kind of tells. I mean, these defenses have figured us out. Now, luckily, we were able to run the ball. You know, we were able to, you know, be able to establish that run. Genty made hell of a run, few runs, but that line was blocking from a running standpoint for the most part. So, you know, that was good. And again, I know we'll go to the film, but you know, Thornton, I don't know, man. I mean, just, you know, he's not really getting separation too much. You know, I feel like we could have used Trey Tucker a little more. I know we kind of went to him early, but then didn't do nothing else. So I don't know. I can go on for days, man. But go ahead.
All right, man. Keep going on for days, because honestly, man, that is the hard part. Is we pointed out in the past game films, right? That first pick against the Chargers.
Yeah,
it's almost like they knew that there was just just a simple RPO. Like it's just a run pass option, and it's like the safeties know once they start to see that run action, that safety knows I see a seam, bang, I'm jumping it.
Right there. He ran right to it. Man.
And there's got to be a tell of some sort. We saw a bunch of tells last week against the Commanders to where we're sitting there going, they started going into shotgun. They would audible a little bit. They'd move the formation a little bit. And it's in the Commander. There was a trigger. The Commanders knew what we were doing, and they just sent the house.
Yeah, whatever they do. Yeah.
They just sent the house. And it's sitting there going, are we even more predictable than what we see on film? Us amateurs, bro. We're amateurs at the end of the day, right? Like, and so when we broke down game film on Wednesday, I'm sitting there going, man, there's something that these defenses are just targeting on. Like there's a trigger that they know what we're about to do next. But for Geno to throw some interceptions where safeties just jump it, to me, I feel like, and to your point, like you're just saying it, there's got to be a tell. There's got to be something that these at the snap, the safety's got to read, and they just jump it. So it's tough. Again, it's so hard to really determine it just watching it. I got to go back, watch the film, and really break it down, just really see like what is that trigger. But man, at the end of the day, Genty's got, man, Geno got to clean it up. Clean it up.
He definitely has to clean it up. And also, I liked Mostert, man. Mostert still got a little juice left. He still got a little juice left.
My thing about Mostert, man, I don't know if it was was it Mostert or was it just the offensive line just started working a little bit better? Because you look at Mostert and he was getting through that offensive line pretty clean.
Yeah,
3-4 yards downfield, and so was it just the offensive line was just doing better this game? Genty had a good game, and he was able to pop off. I mean, we're going to go to the stats in just a second, but he was able to pop off some pretty decent runs, making the first man miss. It's one of the things that we want to see is make the first man miss, and he was doing a pretty good job about it. Yeah. Can't complain without question. So we're going to get to the chat a little bit more. What up, Dre? What's going on, man? I appreciate everybody popping with us. I know it gets tough. I know it is. It's rough when we start out 1-3. I know the fan base starts to fall off, but we appreciate everybody that taps in with us, man. Double tap that screen, hit that like button, hit that sub button. We do a sub-only chat just to show our appreciation to all of our subscribers. If you don't know, we also have memberships. We got memberships. You just start the memberships. We break down game film on Wednesday. We might have to change some things up just in case YouTube decides to hit us. When we do film breakdown, they don't like it. Sometimes they will hit us. They will try to demonetize basically the video. So just look out for that. I'm just preparing you guys just in case. But YouTube sometimes does not like when we break down game film. So, but we're gonna keep doing it for you guys. The real Mike Tomlin in the building. What's going on? Appreciate y'all rocking with us. Rick Rock, what's happening, man? Kevin Lurker in the building as well. Good seeing you. Brandon Perkins, Max did his thing.
Max Ball. Max ball.
He balled. And he did it early, too. He did it early, which was key. What up, LS? What's happening? Appreciate you, James Hurd in the building. Bree, what's going on? Where was Mostert the first 3 games? It's a good question, man. Chris, any thoughts on that?
Yeah, he was inactive, man. He was inactive, and and again, a part of me understands because I think they feel that Zeus is a better, pass blocker, but you gotta find a way to get your weapons the ball, and I think the good things happen when Mostert has the ball. So I don't know, man. It's just we can go on and on about stuff, man. It's like I just don't even know where to start, man. It's so frustrating, man. It's so frustrating, but at the same time, it's like we seen this coming a mile away.
But we did, and it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating right now because you're so limited on how you fix it right now. We all had our ideas on how to fix it back in the offseason, and they did not do anything in the same pathway that we wanted to. And here we stand 1-3.
There's nothing you can do right now. There's really nothing you can do. Nothing. I mean, the players that we have are the players that we have. And you can't, at this point, like, can you, restructure the line all of a sudden and expect, good results? I don't necessarily think so. That's why you make those switches in training camp. Like we've said, don't play around, man, and waste time. So
you can't, and I'll tell you right now, man, John Fallon, hey, at least we're in line for 4. We're in line 4 for the first pick in next year's draft. I'll tell you right now, don't start the draft pick talk because, man, people will just get at you so quick. Can't start that draft pick. But, hey, we got the Colts right in the corner. And the Colts lost today, but it was a battle with the Rams. Colts still look good.
Oh, they could have won that game.
It's going to be tough, 100%.
Colts they could have won that, honestly.
I know. What up, man? Maybe Carroll should have stayed retired. That's a whole nother conversation. What up, Purple? What's going on? Appreciate you. Hey, appreciate everybody. Jerome, I see you in the building. Brandon, what's going on, man? Another frustrating loss. Yes, it is. It almost kind of leaves you speechless, to be honest, man. Raider Hawaii, appreciate you, man. Alice Kerr in the building as well. Appreciate you, Raider Dre. What's happening, man? Again, guys, as we kind of go through this, Ronnie, I see you. No Jacoby. Yeah, he had a couple catches, but, man, did not have an impact whatsoever. If you guys have a question, comment, whatever, hit that hashtag Raiders. We got over 300 people in the building right now. Severe's going to pop in with us in just a second, man. Hit that hashtag Raiders if you can. If you have a comment, question, what have you, it just helps me just kind of catch it and see it at the same time. I definitely want to show some love to everybody that pops in with us. Quirk, I see you. What's happening? Appreciate y'all. And Emily, yes, you did. I told you my thoughts. Gino sucks. Here's the thing. Emily was real because our last live, she's Emily like, real. She was the first one in, and she's like, I'm just in here to say what's up. I'm over this. I'm out. and she bailed quick. So I get it. Let's see, man. Jeffrey, what's happening, man? Myra G, I said what's up to you, but always good seeing you. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, Judo Joe in the building. 831 Raider, good seeing you back. What's going on? Enamel Red in the building too. Hey, if you're a new one, hit that hashtag new one just so we know you're new, you subbed. And we just want to say what's up. We want to say what's up, say our appreciations. Mr. Hudson in the building. What's going on? One Real OG. What's happening? Appreciate y'all. Man, we got a bunch of people in here. C Pool as well. We're going to kind of go all the way down. I definitely see a super chat. Looks like the super chat. What up, Tubi? What's going on? LS with the super chat, man. I appreciate y'all. You saying, I'd argue the fact that most of us saw it coming makes it even more frustrating. I said 4 wins, and we won't even get that with Colton out and Forsyth in. You're starting that conversation, LS. That's what you're doing, God damn it.
Keeping it real. He's keeping it real, though.
We brought, for some of y'all don't know, we broke down the film of Forsyth. When we brought him on, Sarah Mumford, Sweet Feet. Oh, man, Sweet Feet just feels so good right now. Like, it would have been nice. We broke down the goddamn game film, and it is scary if Forsyth needs to be in, man. Chris, man, tell everybody what we saw with Forsyth.
I mean, the thing is, man, like you watch the film on Kappa and you look at Forsyth and you're like, this guy's worse. The guy's worse. I mean, the guy is Brandon Parker-esque. You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
but worse though. Actually, but worse.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, and this is not just us talking just off of emotion, man. It's just us spending time over an hour just really breaking down what we're seeing from this guy, seeing his trends. Just it's not good, man. And the thing is, I was doing some research, man. Pete Carroll, ever since he's been like back in the NFL, I think since, at least from the Seahawk days, he's never had a good offensive line. He's only had, in fact, I think he's never had an offensive line ranked in the like top half ever.
Shit, I really?
Ever. Yeah, that's I went back and looked. He's never, because he had Tom Cable for a long time, and Tom always sucked.
Tom punch you in the throat.
Like, yeah, but I mean, you look back. I think he may have they may have got to like 17th once, or maybe it was only one time. Maybe I want to say like 15th or whatever. But since he's been in the NFL, they've never or one time max have had a top half offensive line, and that's just crazy. That's crazy to me.
And to me, that tells me then how good was Marshawn Lynch?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if he was rushing behind like a bottom 15 offensive line, Marshawn Lynch could have been nasty with the top 5 offensive line.
Right.
Nasty. You know what I'm saying? Bob, this server, don't do it. Don't do it, big dog. I'm on to the draft. I'm on the draft. Don't see, we can't do it this goddamn early because I got guys like Dixon and LS in the chat. Because if we start talking chat or we start talking draft, that means my nickname's going to come back, and I don't need it this early. I don't need my nickname to pop out this early. For y'all that rocked with us in the mock draft season, y'all know what I'm talking about. God damn it, LS, don't start it. Don't start it. What up, Jeffrey? What's going on? Do you think we maybe see Dalton Wagner?
He's not gonna.
Can't.
No, I say no.
I hope not.
He's just like a myth. He's just like a mythical creature just because he's so big. He's not good. Right. Like we've seen him in preseason endless times. He's just not good, man. He's not.
And how this is what pissed us off so bad about bringing on Forsyth was that we knew injuries can happen. Injuries has plagued us for so many years. Offensive linemen go down. It happens. And so as much as we weren't a fan up there at Mumford, I get it, right? There Mumford, he's off, whatever. But you bring in someone that's even worse than Thayer Mumford? Right. We broke down the game film for all y'all. Go back and check it out. We when the news dropped that we brought in Stone Forsyth, we looked at the game film, and it is it goes far beyond him just being bad. What I will say is Geno Smith played with Stone Forsyth. Geno Smith knows who Stone Forsyth is. Geno Smith watched game film in Seattle when he played. He knows how bad he is. So if Stone Forsyth has to actually play next week, because Colton Miller, it's a sprained ankle. Sprains sometimes take a while to heal. It could be 4 weeks.
Especially when you're that big. Was he 6'8", 3?
Yeah.
Whatever?
Yeah, exactly. The thing is that Stone Forsyth is our left tackle. Geno Smith knows how bad he is. You want to talk about a quarterback that is going to bail out the pocket a lot quicker than he needs to, a lot quicker than he has in the past, a lot quicker than he has the last few weeks. He is going to bail so quick now because he knows that the pressure coming from his left side is going to be quick and often. That's how bad Stone Forsyth is. And so it's going to be I have no faith whatsoever that Stone Forsyth can hold down that left side. I got no faith. Without question. Coach, Jamba in the building. Hey, Coach, Tommy, what happened? I saw a flag on your boy, number 44. When I heard 44, man, Coach Jamba just comes to mind. God damn it, Coach. You better get your boy. You better get your boy. I love it. C-Pool. All right. You put that hashtag Raiders. I appreciate you. When do they go with Pickett? Chris? When do we go with Pickett, Chris? Chat, let me know right now. I'm going to kind of roll down. I appreciate C-Pool putting that hashtag Raiders. Chris, I'm going to throw it to you. I'm going to kind of go through the chat, just star some things, shout some people. See, CJDM, I see you. Appreciate you rocking with us, man. We need a new owner. Yeah. Chris, I mean, you said it before. You knew that the talks were going to come. So I'm going to give you the floor.
No, I did know it was going to come. But the honest thing is, like, we just got to peel the layers back on, like, what the issue is. Like, it don't matter who the quarterback is. Now, granted, Geno played very bad today. Very bad, made bad reads, made bad throws. But again, also, I think that when you're running an offense that is so predictable that the defense clearly has the guys playing to what the play is going to be or what the tendencies are, I mean, that makes it even harder. So, I mean, you could take Geno and put anyone else in. It's going to be the same result for the most part, you know, with the bad offensive line, the bad play calling, bad play designs for the most part. I mean, it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. I just, it's just tough. It's tough. I mean, people, if you guys want Kenny Pickett in, and then what? I mean, we have to realize that our foundation sucks. It sucks. We have no foundation. So it does not matter who we have at quarterback until we fix the trenches, like we've been saying. Fix the trenches. That's the first step. Then get a play caller that has been in the NFL, you know, more recent than the last 10 years. Someone who's called plays. Because I'm sorry, man, Chip Kelly is not impressing me at all. He's not. He's really not. So I don't know, man. That's my thought.
He's not. And Chill Ray, man, with the hashtag Raiders, I appreciate you. When do we start the fire sale? We said it before. We said it. Bro, imagine if we got the Colts next week. That even though the Colts lost to the Rams, they're still competitive. Then we got the Titans, which the Titans just have a really good defense, so that's going to be a battle. Then we have the Chiefs. Like, imagine if we're like 1-6, 1-7. Imagine. And Chris, shout out to you, man, because we went over the schedule 2 weeks ago, and we're like, damn, like this looks like a rocky ass road moving forward.
And the thing is, I was saying that, like, you know, like if we don't beat the Titans, our next game will probably be the Giants. I watched the Giants today with Dart.
With Dart?
Oh, forget about it. Forget about it. Dart is the real deal. Dart is going to be a future star. I'm telling you now. The only thing that's going to help us there is Neighbors got hurt, and I think he might be out for the season. You know, and I hate saying that because I like Neighbors. But Dart is a real deal. The real deal.
And look, here's the thing: is in Chill Ray, when do we start the fire sale? It could happen real quick because I'll tell you right now. Just put yourself. All right, let's imagine this bubble real quick. But front row at the fight. Appreciate you rocking with us. What's happening? Let's just paint this picture. Maxxcrosby is still one of the better edge rushers in the National Football League. He really is. He's gonna get frustrated. His shit's gonna wear thin real quick. We've already seen some frustration. And when does that run cold? When does Max be like, fuck, man, like I just need to win. I want to win. And you just don't see it with this organization. Maybe that fire sale happens quicker than we want it to happen. Unfortunately.
And people aren't going to hear it, man. People aren't going to hear it. Honestly, you might have to start taking calls for Max. You just might have to.
You might have to.
Because keeping Max around and winning, 4 games every year, like for what? What are we doing?
I know.
Just like the Browns with Myles Garrett. What are they doing?
And I hope we're ready. Tanner Jack, what's up? Accelerator, what's going on? Colts going to drop 50 on us. See, hey, and look, I can't disagree. Like, we're at the point where we just can't disagree at all. Red or white, if Carroll is open to competition, is Grant going to battle Forsyth for left tackle position? Forsyth's bad, but I just don't see Grant playing.
Great.
Yeah. And speaking of Grant, I'm going to get this super chat, LS, man. I appreciate you throwing out that super chat, man. Appreciate you. The only good lineman Pete had in Seattle was Max Unger at center, and you traded for him for Jimmy Graham. He doesn't value the O-line.
That's a good point.
Damn.
That's a good point.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna bring somebody else up into this picture. We got to. Now that we're talking about offensive line, people talking about Charles Grant, LS. Appreciate the super chat, big dog.
Grant.
Appreciate you. Let's bring somebody else up the stage. What up, Severe? What's going on?
What's going on? Let me fix my background, man. I wasn't gonna rock no Raider stuff, but you know,
we need a rhino. Crash out, Severe.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, man.
Severe. When are we gonna see Charles Grant, or do we see Stone Forsyth? I'm gonna throw it to you.
Man, Stone Forsyth. My God, the second it was three things I saw that I was like, know what? We about to lose this game. The second I saw Storm Forsyth coming to the game, I was like, no, this is not going to end well. But before that, and it was all going well until this point. When I saw Ashton Jeanty do the Tootsie Roll, I was like, bro, we fucked.
Shit, after that touchdown? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
And that was, that was a delayed Tootsie Roll. It's like he forgot he was going to do it, and all of a sudden he did it.
I was like, this man did the Tootsie Roll? Bro,
and then tall ass Thornton joined him. Oh, sick.
It was done after that. I was done after that. I was like, I swear, man, Ashton Jeanty about to go for 200 yards. I was like, I saw him do a Tootsie Roll. I was like, that's the end of his day.
Well, that's the end of
his day is done. His day is done. But yeah, man, when I saw Storm Forsyth enter the game, bro, it's just a bad omen, man. It's just a bad omen. I was like, man, everything going well so far. But outside of Geno, obviously, but Jeanty's running the ball well. Defense was scrappy. You know, they got some stops. Outside of that other stop, but they were getting stops when they needed to. They generated some turnovers, tipped passes. Tyree. Oh, and it's the Tyree flag plant too. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. What are we doing here, Tyree?
Back at it.
Unblock Tyree.
Wait, hold on. Tyree's flag, like what?
Oh, after his sack or whatever?
I don't know if it's an axe shot.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I saw.
Honestly, I thought it was like a lumberjack.
Brandon Sipple. No man ever should be caught doing the Tootsie Roll. I don't care what you do. I don't care if Kobe scored 81 points and he did the Tootsie Roll after the game. All respect gone. That point. But it's offensive line, man. They and that's the problem with this game is that because everybody knew coming into the game that the Bears were terrible against the run. They're like terrible against the run.
And they had injuries too. I think the injuries.
And so it was a situation where, our offensive line played this well against like a normal team. I'd be like, all right. But it's like Jeanty averaged 7 yards a carry. Raheem Mostert averaged 16 yards a carry. It's like, is this our offensive line or is this just the Bears? You feel me? The best, I understand if it was just Jeanty getting off. You'd be like, all right, man, Jeanty, hey, he's showing that he's a special back. Raheem Mostert averaged 16 yards a carry. It's like, bro, so like I want to see what they do another week against a different team, especially our offensive line. They've been struggling recently. Still some struggles in this game too, especially early on. So if they do this, duplicate this performance against another team, then we can say, I know what, hey, the offensive line is starting to gel. Chip Kelly calling a little bit better run game. Obviously, Jeanty being a little bit more productive. maybe Rasheem Mostert was what we needed. You know, sitting down Zamir White was the right move. But as of right now, you know, it's you know, I'm a credit our offensive line. I'm a credit our guys. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, it's the Bears. It's the Bears.
I'm with you. And Brandon, simple, man. Hey, you say fix the trenches. Trenches weren't the problem today. It may not have been the problem today, but it's been the problem in the past. And we'll see just kind of how that rolls when we go up against a good run defense. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, look, everybody can have a good day. You know, and we hope it keeps improving. We're not downplaying it. We're going to call it how it is. But can you continue to make that happen? Can you continue to improve and can it continue? Can we see consistency? Because as of right now, we all know the Raiders are not consistent in anything they do.
Yeah.
Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? So that's the hard part. That's the hard part. But what up, Marpar? What's going on, man? Jonte Roddy, what's going on? Remember, if you
Jonte. Shout out to my brother Jonte, man. That's
Chip,
one of my best
Chip
friends.
didn't call a bad game today, man. He got Genty going early. He got Genty involved in the pass game as well. Has had some nice runs. Obviously, he saw Genty was favoring that left side. That's where he was having his success. So that's what he kept doing. He kept calling plays off the left side.
Even with foresight, though.
Yeah, that's the problem. But that's where Genty was having his success, though. That's where Genty was having his success off his big runs off the left side, his other big run off the I think all of his big runs were off that left side. So obviously, it's something about that left side. He was maybe the picture was clear, maybe whatever matchups were over there he was liking. I don't know, but that left side, Genty was having success. If he's having success, don't go away from what he was doing working well. Hey, he's having well off this side. Let's keep it going. You know, you're our top 10 pick. It's third and short. We're gonna put you having a great game. It's breakout performance. The confidence is rolling. Your tootsie rolling. That's how much confidence you have in yourself. We're gonna give you the ball in this situation. And obviously, Stone Forsythe was over there, and it was all she wrote.
It really is all she wrote, man. Shit. So, guys, I mean, here's the hard part: is you look at the game as a whole, right? And you can look at the defense, like defense, not a whole lot you do when you're suffering through 3 turnovers. I don't care what team you're coaching, team you're playing, team that you're involved in. Your goal is 3 turnovers, and the Bears got it. They got 3 turnovers, which always put pressure on the defense.
4, didn't they?
Was it 4 or was it 3?
He fumbled. Did he lose that?
4.
Or did he get it back?
No, Genty, that fumble he lost.
Yeah.
So was it 4?
It's 4 turnovers. 3 picks and
shit. Maybe I was so disgusted that I didn't see that one.
How dare you say 3?
Yeah, my bad.
If we only had 3, we would have
only been 3. We probably would have won.
Right.
Exactly. But here's the thing: is like with so many turnovers, can you really blame the defense?
No,
the defense. They actually did a pretty good job of kind of corralling Caleb Williams. He tried to get outside the pocket. He tried to work out of structure. The more and more I was kind of watching the game, I was suddenly going, man, like we're doing a decent job of keeping Caleb Williams kind of corralled. He did take off a couple times up the middle to kind of gain some yards. I believe he got a couple first downs with his legs, which shot to him. He's being the athlete that he can be. But man, can we put a lot of blame on this defense, Chris? I mean, let me know. Chat, let me know as well. How much blame can we put on this defense, given the fact that you let up 25 points, but man, how much was that off a turnover?
I think that I mean the defense played pretty well compared to other weeks. Like we said, I think Max flashed early. Max made his presence felt early. Malcolm Kuntz, he had some good plays. I mean, in the run game as well. They did well. I think the linebackers did well for the most part. There was a play that Pratt missed that tackle. That was big. But overall, like I'm not too upset at the defense. I mean, you're asking a lot of them. You're asking a lot of them. I mean, at the end of the day, the defense played well enough to win this game. I mean, that's all there is to it.
And look, we'll take a look at the box score real quick. I mean, you look at the Bears rushing yards. DeAndre Swift, 14 carries, 38 yards. Monagai, which actually I was a Monagai fan out of Miami. I thought he was going to be a good hard-nosed runner. 4 carries for 18 yards. Caleb Williams. I didn't know. I mean, I don't know how you calculate the carries. I don't know.
It seemed like he had more than 13.
Yeah. I think it did.
Like
I think they calculate the sacks with it.
I don't think they do that.
In NFL, they're not supposed to. In the college, I think one of his big losses was like that zone read they ran, and then they
count that as a run.
Yeah, they kept that as a run. Yeah, because he was supposed to he should have handed it off, but he kept it. So I think they counted that as an attempted rush.
But yeah, DeAndre Swift, 14 carries, 38 yards, 2.7 yards a carry. Monagai, 4 for 18, 4.5 yards carry, which is good. But overall, they only had 69 yards on the ground. If you take away Caleb Williams' just random rushes, in the passing game, you take away those 13 yards, man. They had 50 yards rushing.
Oh, they
That's
said
pretty damn good.
The fumble snap was negative 22 rushing yards. So did that go against Caleb?
I guess.
Maybe it was.
I would go as against.
Good call out. Good call out.
I would think they would count that as I would thought they would count that as a sack, but maybe not.
Yeah.
But either way, you look at the fact that we were able to really shut down that run game. That was one of the things that I kind of talked about earlier when I did a live earlier this morning. I was like, just shut down the run game. This is where they're the weakest. Make them one-dimensional. We did it. And at the end of the day, you had Caleb Williams. He was 22 for 37, 212 yards. Only a 5.7 average.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
This is good.
It's not very good. 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 46% QBR rating.
Yeah.
Defense did work.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can.
They did enough. They definitely did enough.
Yeah, I don't know if we can put too much on them. You know what I'm saying?
Coach Smith helped us early on too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad early. So
yeah, it's wild, man. I think defense did what they could, but man, you kind of take a look at that offense and scoring 24 points. Even scoring 24 points off of 3 turnovers, Gino, everybody's starting to call. Severe, we're already seeing it. We had someone in the chat already talk about it. Kenny Pickett. Severe talk. What's your opinion? Is it Kenny Pickett time?
No, it's never Kenny Pickett time. It's never Kenny Pickett time. But
it depends on what the end goal is, I guess.
Exactly. It comes a point in time where I guess if Gino is playing so bad and season is over, I guess maybe you just, like, where else do you turn? Because the Raiders didn't do a good enough job addressing the quarterback position this offseason. I guess they were expecting Aiden O'Connell to be the backup, and then Cam Miller was supposed to, I guess, be the heir apparent. So, when they had an opportunity to take a guy, several guys that opportunity to take, whether it be Cal McCoy, whether it be Shador, whether it be Quinn Ewers, like that opportunity to take guys, young guys late in the draft, and they chose not to do it. And instead take players who aren't contributing to this team at all. So, it is what it is at this point. I know Kenny Pickett was still hurt when we picked him up. So I don't know if he's 100% recovered. Because if not, we could be seeing some Jeff Driscoll. That's like,
oh, God damn it. Please, no. I'm a Florida Gator. I'm a Florida Gator. I know
with Jacoby Myers at quarterback.
I know Jeff Driscoll. We don't need Jeff Driscoll.
Yeah,
we don't need none of that.
Run the option offense with Jacoby at QB and Genty, and let Genty do Wildcat stuff. Like, I'd rather that. Hey, Genty, bro, you do the Wildcat, brother. Tootsie Roll into our hearts. Like it.
Oh man, what up, L11? What's going on, man? Gabriel in the building. Hey, I'm worried now. That kind of sums it up. I think we're all kind of worried. I'll be dead honest with you. Remember, guys, if you can, hit that hashtag Raiders. If you got a question or a comment or what have you, it helps me just kind of catch it. With 300 in the building, it's kind of hard to rip through all the comments. I appreciate everybody that rolls with us. You got, just so y'all know, I'm going to kind of go over the big screen. Just so y'all know, you got Chris, Protect Show Podcast over here. You got the Severe Raider popping in with us. I'm 805 Raider, Real Talk, Raider Nation. We just jump in and talk post game. We talk post game, but at the same time, we break down game film on Wednesdays. We'll chop it up. We'll cut up the entire game film. We'll show damn near and upwards of 40 plays just to kind of show you the good, the bad, the ugly. So if you guys are interested in watching game film and kind of breaking that down, hit that notification, hit that sub button, because we also do a sub only chat. Just one of our ways to kind of show our appreciation to all of our subscribers. So I appreciate everybody. And again, apologize if I'm not calling everybody out with over 300 in the chat. It tends to be a little difficult, so hit that hashtag Raiders. But also let us know if you're a new one too. Hit a hashtag new one. If you are a new one, just want to give a shout out and just show our appreciation. So
Rock, that's because it should never happen. Like the number one job is to not let that guy block you. That's why you haven't seen it happen in a while.
What up, Jeff? Yeah, screw this game today. Jeff, how do we fix it? How do we fix it, Jeff? What up, M Easy? What's going on, man?
Is my guy Jeff? Nah, Jeff.
Jeff in the building.
Jeff in the building, huh? Quick question, Jeff. Quick question. Just I'm asking for a friend. How's Pete Carroll looking? How's Pete Carroll looking? That's just asking for somebody. Has nothing to do with this show at all.
Salute, Jeff. What's good, man?
Yeah, what up, Jeff, man? It's just this is a tough loss, man. This is here's the thing. And we kind of talked about it a little bit before. Severe. It's like, man, like the Raider PTSD is real. We're 4 games in.
And we're already talking about mock draft. Everybody wants us to start mock draft.
And do you remember last year? If we were like in week 12 and we were talking about mock draft, I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? You're not a Raider fan.
Yeah.
If you're talking about that was like week 12. We're in week 4.
Look, but yeah, we got to. But look, at this point, we've seen what we have in Brock. Obviously, we saw Genty today. If Genty continues this, we have our back. So we have our like perimeter weapon. We have our back. We need a quarterback. It'd be the triplets, man. Like the Cowboys, triplets: Emmett, Irv, and Troy Aikman. Minus the cocaine usage. But other than that, we'd have our triplets right there. So it's time for us to, man. We haven't had a good drafted quarterback, like a top tier guy since Stabler. Like that's the last top tier quarterback we drafted.
Are you ready to draft one in this? Because I know we kind of talked in our group chat. You ready? You think this draft class got a guy you would want to pull the trigger on?
I have to see out through the end of the year. Obviously, I like Sellers. I like Sellers. I like Dante Moore. But I've liked Dante Moore since he was a true freshman at UCLA. I liked him since he was at Christ the King in Detroit. I always thought that guy looks like he's going to be a pro quarterback one day. He played from the pocket even as a young guy, but he has some athleticism, has some leadership ability. Is pretty unflappable. So that's a guy that, and so so that's a guy I've always kind of identified as a guy. In the future, and I said it like 2 years ago, like he's going to be a future top 5 pick in the NFL draft. So that's a guy I like, but only a year and a half, I guess, as a starter. You obviously usually want your quarterback to have more starts than that under their belt. That's been the blueprint for guys that succeed in the NFL. Is they have like I forgot what the exact number of starts was, but I think in the offense, where he's going to have a very good tight end, right? Like what are a young quarterback's 2 best friends? Like tight end and the running game. We have Ashton Genty. If he continues to do what he did today, we have our back. We have Brock Bowers. Obviously, we know what he is when he's healthy. And we have a good left tackle already in Colton Miller, right? So, we have the kind of framework for a young guy to come in and our defense is playing well for the most part. So we have the kind of infrastructure to kind of support a young guy, not put too much on him, let him develop. But in spots, we can depend on hey, you know what? In this spot, it's third down. We can JJ McCarthy him. Like Michigan, JJ McCarthy at Michigan. Only time JJ threw the balls on third down. First and second down, JJ, you better get that. That's all JJ was doing in the gym. He was just doing. That's all he doing. That's all he doing in the gym. Just getting that handoff arm ready. So, third down, he was able to throw the ball. I think we could do something similar.
Yeah, what up, Antonio, man? Said, I'm happy that we have NFL stars in Anson Genty and Brock Bowers. For me, the future looks bright. I am happy that you are positive. Just rock with your positivity, man. Like I love it. Just roll with the positivity, because we're 1-3 with those guys. It's just tough. It's tough to swallow. It's tough, especially given the fact that a lot of us have just kind of struggled with the moves that we want to see, the moves that we want to make, and it just didn't come to fruition, which could have made this team better, to be honest with you. And it's tough. Tragedy, turn travel. What's going on? Did you see Coach Johnson looked interested in Tyree Wilson?
You can have him. You want? You can have him.
Yeah.
What you want?
By all means.
What you want from him, Ben? What you want from him? What you want?
Look, Coach. I'm telling you, it is wild that we are already like people are accepting mock drafts right now. They are like straight up accepted. Like last year, you could have been shunned as a Raider fan to even think about mock at this time. And people all about it right now. It's wild. It is wild. So let's do this. We're gonna kind of take a look at the stats right quick. I'm gonna kind of pull it up again. Here's the thing. We're looking at the Raiders first. Geno Smith, 14-21, 117 yards. Man, 5.5 yards per pass, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Not good. Look at that. QBR of 25.5. That's wild.
Terrible. Out of 100.
Jason.
Out of 100. You know, look. As much as we have kind of gave Genty kind of his shit over the last 3 weeks, which rightfully so. Yeah. Rightfully so. The Genty truthers. We'll say, look, he had a good game. The one thing that I messaged in our group chat.
Not 805. Not actually, I'd like to give all the credit to the offensive line. Like Genty deserves no credit at all for this game. Because, like in the past, like see how that goes. I love it. See how that goes. Genty deserves no credit at all for this. This is all offensive. Now, obviously, it's the two working in tandem. Genty had blame previously for not doing well, and the offensive line had blame as well. Obviously, the offensive line kept him on his big runs. They kept him really clean, like super clean, and he was able to. He's able to make some things happen in open field. So, when the two things work in tandem, it looks good. One of them don't work well, then it looks bad. So, at times it was Genty, at times it was offensive line. We got several instances today where both were working well. And we got some instances where Genty, the offensive line didn't do great, but Genty broke like 3-4 tackles, was able to carry some guys. So, we kind of got to see some of that. Contact balance that we saw at Boise State, where he's ping-ponging off of guys and still getting extra yardage. We saw some of that translate to today. So that was also like a great thing to see.
It was, man. I mean, Chris, let everybody know what you feel about just kind of Genty's day. We're talking about running backs, Ashton Genty, 21 carries, 138 yards, man. Let everybody know what you're saying for the new ones that are coming in the building, because we have, man, close to 350, man. I appreciate everybody in the building.
Yeah.
And John Fallon, I see that hashtag Raiders. I'll get to you in just a second, but Chris, let me know what your thoughts on Genty.
Yeah, so with Genty, man, he had the type of day that I needed to see. Just as someone that's, again, I'm not changing up nothing that I've been saying. I've always said, his superpower is him being able to break tackles at this next level, because that's what he was able to do in college. So I said, I have to see him do that at an NFL level. He's finally starting to do it. I mean, we did see him, he might truck somebody here or there, early on we saw, but this guy was really running people over, kept going, stiff arming people, making guys miss, and still getting out and getting home. So that's what I needed to see. One thing with him that I noticed that it's almost like that, like, I'm not saying he's Emmitt Smith, but it's like, if you can keep him clean, he could do damage, just like how Emmitt was, you know what I'm saying? And they kind of have the same skill set, and not saying that he's Emmitt, so don't come at me, but I'm saying, but the same type of skill set how Emmitt was. Like, imagine if Emmitt was with the Lions O-line back in the day. If him and Barry Sanders switch, we would never be talking about Emmitt. So I'm just saying, so that's why we furthermore need to really focus on that offensive line, because if you give him some room, he can make some plays. He proved that today. I want to see what he can do next week against a better run defense. But you know, I've been critical of him, but I'm also gonna give him love. He had a hell of a game, and shout out to him. And I want to see more of it. So salute to Genty today.
I mean, he almost won us a game. Basically, three tugs.
Right.
3 tugs.
He did all he could do.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%, man. Job ready, man. Finally, Chip allowed Genty to be back to his college stance. That was the wild one. That was the first time we saw him get back to his stance, which
I thought we saw it last week. I thought we saw something last week. I remember in film study.
See, it was almost like he was like
remember.
a little bit higher than usual, but he wasn't all the way. Like today, he was like all the way up.
All the way up. Okay.
Yeah, but like he did seem a little higher than usual last week. Towards the end.
So maybe they was inching him toward it, or maybe he's just doing it himself. It was like
I think he was. Like, I think today he was just like whatever, man.
Whatever. Yeah.
Huh. And John Fallon, man, you want Carson Beck? Hey, trust me, we're in the quarterback sweepstakes. Like the quarterback is going to come down the rood very soon. He may not be it, but we are going to be looking at quarterback very soon.
Hell no.
Genty keeps us up.
Carson Beck was the number 1 quarterback last year. I told people him and Quinn Ewers were 1 and 2. I told people both of them were trash. Severe, he's a hater. Or I didn't like white quarterbacks. That was the thing. Oh, you don't like them because they're white. You don't like white quarterbacks, Severe, and they were both trash. I
thought Beck was gonna be nice. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna be nice. I was wrong.
He's a cyborg. He's not a real person. He's a cyborg.
He's a cyborg. Come to think about it, if you look at him,
he's a
replica.
He's a replica.
God damn it, Severe.
It's a Blade Runner. He's a replica.
But here's the thing. Well, here's my question in chat. Let me know like what your opinion is, because I think none of us know exactly. But all of a sudden, Genty does go back to his stance, and I noticed it. I noticed it in the game that all of a sudden, I'm like, damn, he's like true to his upright stance. And is that Genty just being like, screw you, I'm doing it?
I think so, personally.
I mean, because I actually listened to one of his interviews after the game, and someone asked him about his stance. And they asked him, I'm paraphrasing, but I don't remember exactly the exact words that they said, but they said, we noticed that you went back to your old college stance. What's the reason behind that? Blah, blah, whatever. Genty's like, that's how I feel comfortable.
Hey,
that's where I'm comfortable.
Let him do it. Let him get comfortable.
So is that a Genty thing? Is that a coaching thing? Is that like, I'll be honest, man, because I cannot see coaches being like, I just can't, I don't know. It's so hard to know just who made that call. Is it a Genty being like, bro, I'm doing my thing. Screw you. And I'm doing my thing. Or is it the coaching staff going, hey, all right, man, feel comfortable? I don't know. I'm chat. Let me know. What's your thoughts? What you guys' thoughts? Severe? Like, do you think it's a Genty thing, a coaching thing? Like, what do you think?
I mean, I don't know. I think it was a little bit of both. I mean, they probably saw him do it and just didn't correct it. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. If that's how he's most comfortable, some coaches have their reasons why to do it. I think part of it had to do with like pass pro, and then like getting out in terms of like his route, so he could be more dynamic when he's coming out of the backfield. You're obviously more dynamic when you're in a dynamic position, knees bent. But if he's more comfortable from that stance, let him do his thing. Just let him do his thing. Now, don't try to fix it if it's not broken. Obviously, he had success with it in college. If he's coming to the NFL, they should have at least let him attempt to do it first before they changed it. Do I think that's the reason why he had a good game? No, not at all. Not at all. But if that's how he feels comfortable, let him be at his most comfortable and at his most relaxed. You don't want a guy coming into a play thinking, okay, Am I at the right depth? Am I, my knees bent? Like, would they have any extra thoughts? You just want him to go out there and be able to play freely, especially when you pick a guy that high and he's supposed to have that level of talent. Like, let him do him.
Yeah, man. Chris, any thoughts on that stance? And just who do you think might have dictated that? Is it Genty being like, "Screw you, coaches, I'm doing my thing," or is it the coaches?
Yeah, to me, I think it's just him. Probably getting tired of hearing all the backlash of X, Y, and Z just about him. I think he did it on his own, to be quite honest. I know I kind of called it out early, just with the fellas. We were I hope, honestly, I hope so, because whatever, man, be comfortable, unless it's something that can be proven that, hey, you're not as explosive, or it's a tell that you're running or pat or whatever. If be comfortable, man. And you could tell he was comfortable out there. And again, we may all go back on this because next week he may only have 7 yards against the Colts. So, it's easy to say it now because he had the, a career day. But, if he was averaging, 1.7 yards per carry, then, people will have something else to say. So, but to answer your question, I think he just did it on his own, because I couldn't see him going up to Chip Kelly and asking him, hey, sir, can I go back to my normal stance? And Chip Kelly ain't budging anyway. So I don't know, man.
Nah, I mean, I think if he was like, look, if he told him this is why I'm not having success or I'm not comfortable, Chip Kelly let him do it. I think Chip Kelly let him do it.
Oh, Mr. Reasonable Chip Kelly.
I think Chip Kelly let him do it.
That's your boy, man. That's your boy.
I'm saying, I think he'll let him do it. I think he'll let him do it.
I think so.
I think he'll let him do it. I mean, look, obviously we complain about him not getting enough carries. Then the next game he gets the most carries. We complain about us not throwing the ball. Then he instantly has 2 receiving touchdowns. But not like he's not pliable or not. Like I think he's a guy.
He's a dictator.
He's flexible. If people were mad we weren't throwing the ball short, what did we start doing? Genty has two receiving touchdowns.
That's true.
And the first one was scheme. The first one was like scheme. That was a scheme pass in. Like the second one was just, hey, you know what? He checked down, take the check down, open. And Genty would make the play. But the first one, that was obviously a scheme play.
No, that's true.
But it's one of those things where we've been saying, like, you just get him involved in the passing game. Screenplays, get him one-on-ones. Like we finally see it, and we see some success out of him. I mean, if you can get Genty out in space, I think he can be dangerous.
Yeah.
Without question.
Yeah.
And we tried it a little bit against the Chargers, didn't work out at all. But they never went back to it. So it's good to see them actually pull it off, try to do it, and we see some success. Pops, man, you're saying, would y'all consider trading for Cleveland? Trading for Shedeur Sanders?
Yep. I sure as hell would. What would it take? I mean,
I'm about to say, like, that's the question. What would it take? Because look,
it shouldn't be much at all.
I had a 3rd round grade on Shedeur Sanders. That was my grade on him. I'd give up a 5th.
Yeah.
I trade a 5th.
Might be able to do a 6 at this point. Like, bro, what?
Yeah, I mean, because he's not even active, right?
No.
I don't even know if he's been active or not.
I try to get him for a 6th. I trade him straight up Tyree Wilson right now. I trade him straight up Tyree Wilson. Take him off our hands. Hey, Charles Snowden can do whatever Tyree Wilson is out there doing. It's like, if you're getting sacks unblocked.
What was Snowden, man?
Huh? He was out there. I think I saw him out there today.
He was out there. I saw him.
I didn't see him. I don't know if I saw him on any defensive snaps. I saw him on special teams.
Did he get suspended at all? Why did I think he was supposed to get suspended?
I don't remember hearing about him getting suspended, but
maybe I'm tripping then. I know last week he was just inactive. So
he had his court situation. I want to say it was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and they were expecting that he was going to be suspended.
Okay,
but I saw him on the sideline.
Okay,
suited up and everything. So, Rarity says, "Man, I've been doing this for 40 years plus. My wife just said this is the first time she has seen me look defeated."
The first time,
man. If you made it through, You made it through the Art Shell 2.0 and not league defeated, bro.
You need an Academy Award, man. First time. Sheesh.
No. Hold up, because I feel him. Because here's the thing: is I'm not gonna lie. This is probably the first time that I was like, when there was like 4 minutes left, I was like, "Fuck, we're not doing it. Something's gonna go wrong." And
I've been there. Welcome to the club, then, y'all.
It's like I just knew like we weren't going to pull this off. Like, and it's like I said in the beginning of the live. I said, "Look, everybody talks about you want to change the culture. You want to have a winning culture, right? You want to have that. It's just everybody talks about winning culture. Like we just don't have it. If there's a winning culture, there's also a losing culture. We have a losing culture right now. Like we just can't pull it off. And when we do, when we make a playoff run, 2016, 21, when we make that playoff run, we decide to blow shit up and go, yeah, we made the playoffs, but this shit don't look right. Let's go a different goddamn route. And here we sit. It's tough. It's tough. So, Raider D, man, I feel you. I mean, I'm raising 3 kids, trying to raise them as Raider fans. It's difficult, to say the least. That's why I got the candy box. I got the bowl of candy to bribe them to being Raider fans. That's what I got. Every time they score a touchdown, I'm like, hey, all right, candy time. They're like, they can give a shit if the Raiders are winning. They're just like.
They about to outgrow the candy though, man. You got
exactly.
But I'm close because my youngest is 9. Like she's already like she is already
bro. She won the Robux.
Yeah,
exactly. No. Like I'm far past candy. Like the candy shit now that I got in the pantry. Like it's coming to a point now where she's like, I'm like, hey, Raiders are playing. We're cool. She's like, am I gonna get candy today?
Is the candy Tootsie Rolls?
No, bro. I've had to upgrade, bro. I got like Airheads. I got Butterfingers. I got Reese's. Like the big. I got the good stuff.
You got some good.
Oh yeah, yeah. Right. And my girls look at me. I'm like, hey, the Raiders are playing. It's Sunday. And she's like, okay. Are they gonna score a touchdown? You know, like. It's so bad. It's so bad. I'm bribing my kids to be Raider fans at this point.
You ain't a damn thing. You sending them on this treacherous path.
Poor girls.
Bro. It's bad though. And my oldest, here's the worst part. And my oldest, she's 19, and her boyfriend's I think him and his family are Steeler fans. Oh, and I'm like, fuck, how do I compete with Steeler fans?
Oh, yeah.
You can't, man. They got Mike Tomlin over there.
Hey, she's about as good as going, bro. She's about
I'm like, you got to be goddamn kidding.
We're going to get over there and see, like, what? Like,
yellow.
Yeah, she's going to come back like that. Like, this. Like, his team won on Sunday. Like, what, like, is that supposed to happen?
Steelers are 3-1 right now.
People weren't mad after the game. Like
she's watching the Steelers
watching the game.
Exactly. She's walking the Steelers watch party and be like, "Oh, this is what excitement feels like."
Yeah.
Fuck,
man.
It's hard. It's a hard life we live. All of us in the chat, everybody. We all feel it. God damn it.
Look at all this gray I got, man. Look at all this gray. I'm only 20 years old too, man. That's what the Raiders do to me, man.
I'm serious. I'm serious, man. I mean, here, look, chat. Let me know, how do we fix it? I'm gonna throw it at the chat because I'll tell you right now, we had our plan early in the offseason. We knew the moves we wanted to make. We knew the moves that we were gonna try to pull off. None of them panned out for the most part, and here we sit. So, chat, I'm gonna kind of go through it. Let me know how we fix it. Please tell us. Educate us. We come on here on Sundays and Wednesdays, and we try to be like, this is what we should do. This is what we think we should do. It never pans out. Chat, please tell us. How you guys feeling? Well, how can we fix this goddamn thing? So, as you guys roll through, I'm gonna hit up the chat in just a second. Let's go back up to the the stats of today's game. We got the receivers. Brock Bowers, 5 for 46, a long of 19. So he got half his goddamn yards on one catch.
Yeah.
9.2 average. Jacoby Myers had 4 catches for 30 yards. Ashton Jeanty, 2 catches for 17. Trey Tucker, 2 for 13 after Trey Tucker's big game last week. Really a no-show at all. Raheem Mostert, 1 catch for 11 yards. Man, one thing that I talked about in my live earlier this morning is, man, like I want to see Dante Thornton get some work. Didn't see him. Non-existent. We showed last week when we broke down game film, we showed these receivers are struggling to kind of get open as a whole. And is this going to be an ongoing theme as time goes on? So, Chris, man, I'll throw it to you first. Let me know your overall thoughts of the receiver core, but at the same time, where the hell is Jack Besh? Second round pick. Let me know.
Jack Besh is who we thought Jack Besh was.
100%.
Jack Besh is an unathletic, slow receiver. You know, just like Severe always says, he's a wide receiver in a tight end body, or what do you say, tight end in a wide receiver body. You know, he at this point, why even have him active? Why even have him active? You know, have someone else active. But to answer your question, I mean, again, I have to go back and really watch the film, but you know, I just never saw Thornton really get too much separation. You know, there's that one play, you know, on the goal line, he dropped, but I think that was a bad throw. But I mean, he's just not getting open. And you know, I don't know if it's just him not getting open, or you know, we're not scheming him open, we're not moving him around enough. But I'm not really concerned about him, but I'm more upset we didn't get more targets to Trey. I mean, Trey got those 2 early targets and then nothing else. We didn't see anything else from him. Get him in space. I mean, you got to be more creative, man.
Yeah, 100%. So I'm gonna throw it to you and Jeff. I'm gonna go over the game film. I'll see. Look,
yeah, Butler played. Yeah,
100%. Jeff's just trying to get at me. He's trying to get me all riled up and drinking more beers. But here's the thing: is that like I have to go back. Like, look, I think the defense played well overall. I think you have to say, but it's tough to even see just kind of what this defense did as a whole. So I'm gonna break down the game film. But whatever, Jeff. I see you trying to get at me. I see what you're trying to do. trying to make me ruin tomorrow, my work day on Monday. What up, Joseph? What's going on, man? Severe, what's your thoughts? Receiver room. No Jack Besh. Trey Tucker was kind of held under control, man. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, man. A lot of people got super excited last week. We saw Trey Tucker go with 3 touchdowns last week, and it's Trey Tucker's breakout. Look out, y'all! Trey Tucker, and you know he instantly comes back down to earth. So we'll kind of see what happens in the future. Like, you know, obviously Trey Tucker still has his warts. He's still a small guy. You know, he's not the biggest target, especially in the middle of the field. So you have to utilize some in very specific ways. Dante Thornton can't run the full route tree, can't get separation. You know, that throw was a little bit off, but you know, I think it was a good enough throw. He should have caught it. And when you're in those kind of situations, you know, if he catches that pass, then you have a decision to make. Okay, we could possibly go for it. We got Jeanty back down here. We could possibly go for it on 4th down. We could possibly make another play instead of just kicking the field goal in that situation, and that changes the complexion of the game. So, and Jack Besh, it's a wasted pick. Obviously, you know, there were so many other, and I said it at the time. There's so many other receivers like Alec Ayomanor. I think it was the Titans serving. Jaden Higgins had his first TD today with the Texans. Other receivers that are drafted later. These guys are actually producing. They're actually like on the field for receiving cores that are better than ours, really. So and we can't even get our 2nd round pick on the field, man. It is pretty sad. And right now, man, it's like we don't have a dominant option. We don't have a dominant option outside of Brock, and Brock is obviously hobbled. They were trying to force the ball to Jacoby, and them trying to force the ball, like the Bears were sitting on it. You know, they baited Geno Smith into making the same throw twice because they know that Trey Tucker outside of Brock is our top weapon. And they got him to make that same throw twice. Bayard has as many catches on the year as Jack Bech, you know, from Geno. You know, they're both 2. And Bayard might actually have more yards. So, you know, like it's a bad situation right now. We need perimeter weapons. We obviously need better quarterback play. And if we don't get better quarterback play from Geno Smith, then we need to look long and hard at the top of this draft at both receiver and quarterback next year.
I'm with you, man. Houston from LA, yeah. I'm with you. It's hard raising kids as Raider fans. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I got 3 kids. I've been trying. Ernest, you could be arrested for child abuse.
Yeah, man.
I'm getting to the point where it's like I'm sending my kids to school. Like they have sports day, and you can wear your favorite jersey. And my youngest and my middle daughter, luckily my oldest is out of school. My youngest and my middle daughter, they're like, "Hey, where's my Raider jersey?" I'm like, living in the Vegas area, they're all wearing their other jerseys, and it's so bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like
poor babies. Poor babies.
I'm serious. I've got to the point where it's just like I don't force them. I'm like, you wear what you want. I don't know what to tell you. Like it's embarrassing.
I'm doing a baby like that.
I will rock my shit all day, every day, but I'm a grown ass man. I could do that. I try to subject my kids to that. It's so bad. But look, I'm kind of going through this chat, man. I appreciate everybody rocking with us. Here's the thing: is we are who we thought we were. Yeah. I think that's kind of how we can sum it up at this point right now. You know, if there's any injury to this offensive line, the guys that we got to bring in, Stone Forsythe, stuff like that, it's going to be a long road ahead. Geno, he's got to clean up the turnovers. There's not a whole lot else that we can really fix. You know, I'm again, I kind of chill where you're saying you can't blame Tucker or any of the receivers being no-show when Geno throws picks left and right, but you also can blame them on the fact that they just can't get open half the time. We broke it down on game film. So it's a combination of the two. I'm not going to put Geno can't throw interceptions. He can't. But receivers also have to get open. And we're going to break it down on Wednesday. We're going to chop it up, really take a look at what this game film shows us. But at the end of the day, man, it's just wild. It's wild and just kind of how it all played out. So I don't know. I think a lot of us are. I mean, you look at the chat. The chat is all about just draft. When we start mock drafts, when's the right time? Chat, let me know when you think the right time is to start mock drafts. Because man, I think we're close. We're close to getting there.
Well, the thing is like we don't know everyone that's going to be declared, and I don't know. It's just I don't know.
I know. Lobosco, man, you're saying Max needs to work harder on his technique. He needs to gather himself and beat tackles. I think Max had one of his better days. He's still overrunning quarterbacks.
Yeah. Caleb's slippery too, though. But
he is.
Yeah,
but Chris, man, what's your thoughts? Because we break down game film, we see Max like one of our biggest concerns. He crashes, he overruns quarterbacks, man. What were your thoughts on him today?
Who for? Chris. Max?
Yeah.
No, I like what I saw from Max because again he gives the maximum effort and got his hands. I'm like it's like he had a knack for the ball today because actually he did pick that one pass off, but I felt like he could have got another one before that if I remember correctly. I think he got his hand on the ball again. But no, he was all over the place, man, and he was getting after, and I love it. And the thing that makes Max great is also just kind of, one of his downfalls is, he crashes so hard because a lot of times he feels he can beat the tackle that way or whatever. But sometimes it gets him out of position. And then if you got a quarterback like Caleb, who has some speed to him and can beat you to the edge, then it could be a problem. But I I'm not taking nothing from Max. He was a dog today, because I always said, Max, if you want to be considered, a top 3 player at your position, you got to be able to do some of that stuff that Myles Garrett does, like take over games. And for a while there, he took over the game. So that's exactly what I want to see from him. So, he left it all out there on the field. Like I feel bad for people like him when we lose, because he left it all on the field. He left every drip of blood, every drip of sweat he had out there on the field. So, missing a tackle here and there, I'm not going to crucify him for that.
No, and he tightened up his game a little bit this week. Obviously, we will call it how it is. We've seen just where in past games he's done things that have definitely been a detriment to the defense, and we want him to clean it up and look like he played a fairly complete game this week. Again, we'll go to the game film and kind of chop it up. But Severe, man, what's your thoughts on Max and just kind of how he played today?
I think Max played great. I will say this. One thing we've been asking for Max to do is take the ball away. And he did that today. But I will say this. I'm not faulting Max for this loss, but put in these terms, if LeBron James scored 48 points in a game, and then at the end of the game, instead of taking the final shot, he passed it to somebody else, whether they made or missed the shot, LeBron James would get criticized for it, right? Because we hold LeBron James to a higher standard, because LeBron James is aspiring to be the greatest ever. And some people put him at that level. Max always talks about he doesn't want to be the best Raider ever. He wants to be one of the best football players ever.
Yeah.
So when you're that guy and you have a team marching down the field, it's incumbent upon you to make those plays. Despite of what happened past in the game, right? You could have did everything. You could have made every single play prior. But in those moments, if you want to be that guy who is considered not the greatest, Raider ever, or not the greatest defensive Raider ever, or the greatest Raider ever, or one of the greatest defensive players ever, one of the greatest players ever, when you get those opportunities, you have to make, you have to take advantage of them. So I'm not faulting him for this game. I think he played great, but if I'm holding Max to Max's standards, if I'm holding Max to Max's standards, then and I guarantee you, check Max's X feed or Twitter tonight, and if somebody's going to give him praise, Max is going to quote tweet it and say more is expected. He's going to say more is expected. That's what he's been saying. He's going to say more is expected. Or more is required, something like that. So I think one of those two. Yeah, more is required. And when you're aspiring to be what he's aspiring to be, yes, more is required.
Yeah, man. Nicholas DeCosta, man, I appreciate the super chat. Appreciate you throwing it out there, man. You're saying this team sucks. The quarterback play is awful with the turnovers. All line is up and down. Defensive players.
See, so perfect example. Look at Super Omnicron, LaFlop James. LeBron James is clearly number 1 or 2 greatest players of all time. But people like him, LeBron James has done everything you could ever conceive of to do on the basketball court. He was drafted out of high school. He done exceeded expectations. He had the greatest expectations ever of any high school player ever drafted, and he somehow exceeded those expectations. Became a billionaire, made his friends multi-millionaires as well, his entire circle, and he still gets stupid criticism like that. It's ridiculous.
We're going. I'm with you. I got a story on that. But man, Nicholas, man, I appreciate the super chat, man. You're saying you're ending that with defensive plays well, then leaves guys wide open in critical times. We saw that last year, and it kind of like bleeds in this season where there's like miscommunication on defense. But man, it's tough. The quarterback play is awful. You cannot deny that with 3 turnovers, with Geno throwing basically a first play interception against the Chargers. Man, it's tough. I'm with you, man. So, man, DeCosta, man, I appreciate the super chat. Appreciate you rocking with us. But here's the thing. One thing we want to talk about, Barry Travis, you're saying, what about the offensive play calling? we got Genty involved a little bit in the passing game, which is good. It was good to see him kind of get involved in the passing game. Got you back up. It still seems very vanilla. I got to go back to the all-22. I want to see just kind of how creative it was getting. Just is the play calling there, but just the receivers aren't getting open. It's trying to understand. We talked about it a little bit last week. Is Chip Kelly having a hard time adjusting to the NFL level? The last time he coached in the NFL was 2016, I believe. It's been 10 years. It's evolved.
That was a disaster.
And so the question is he having problems adjusting to the new age of NFL defenses? And is there going to be a learning curve, and how is that working? So that's a big question mark, man. Chris, what's your thoughts on just Chip Kelly and his play calling? And do you think he's struggling to transition?
I mean, I do. And honestly, like, it really bothered me just seeing how those interceptions were. It really, just kind of like I said earlier, it seems like Dennis Allen just had them lock in on that, where it's like they knew that was coming, they knew to look for it, and the fact that, I mean, both of those interceptions, he baited Geno the same exact way, and I don't know, man. For some reason, that just really bothered me, and then they just kept handing over to Dennis Allen, after the play. And Dennis thought he was just, you couldn't tell him nothing. So it was like, I don't know. But I would like to see, Chip more creative. And the thing is, he's always been more creative. He's always had a lot of tempo, and maybe we just don't have the personnel yet to fully run what he wants to run. But it just, I don't know, man. It just doesn't. It's like they don't feel comfortable. It doesn't seem like they're comfortable out there, more than anything, especially Geno. And again, I know he doesn't always have the best blocking and stuff like that, but just even going through his reads, knowing where to go, it's just not good.
Yeah, and severe, man. LS, need to craft TD for my parlay. You're talking the right guy on this side. The parlay king over here on this side. You're talking the right guy, LS. I'm telling you. Severe, man, what's your thoughts on Chip Kelly's play calling? Just kind of what you're seeing during the game.
It's better this week, but still not great. Obviously, we were able to get something going in a run game. He's still trying to run trap. He's still trying to run trap.
Yeah.
Like, we're not. Just stop it. Please just stop it. It's not going to work. He ran that passing concept. Like I thought it was I had to look at it. I thought it was a flood concept, but you said it wasn't. I thought it was a flood concept, but he ran that passing concept.
I wasn't sure. Yeah.
Bayard picked it up. I thought it was a streak. Then, but I don't know what the
post was a post, like a skinny post almost.
No, because somebody was running this. I thought somebody was running a streak, and then I thought Jacoby was running a dig. And they were keying off on that dig, and I think they were thinking that Bayard was going to take that deep route or carry that deep route, and neither time he did. Both times he basically just waited for Geno to make that throw. Yeah, and Geno threw it there both times.
Yeah, I think it almost like he almost played it like he was going to play the deep guy, and it was like he left that guy to what I'm saying. So it's almost like he knew. I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch it too.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're going to break down the game film without question. On Wednesday, we're going to break down the game film. We're going to see just kind of the good, the bad, the ugly of it all as we kind of go through it. I'm going to look at – we're going to go over the defense real quick. Just look at the stats real quick and just kind of take a look at, man, some of our leaders. Man, Devin White. Devin White played a pretty good game. We saw him a couple times flash. 9 tackles, 8 solo, 1 assist. Apparently, Jeremy Chin at 7 tackles, 3 solo. Kai Blue Kelly, 6 tackles, 4 solo. Not good when your corner's
never good.
Exactly. Tackles.
Exactly. Your corner is 30 tackles. That is not a good thing.
It's also never good when your defensive end has the most pass defenses.
I know.
Yeah, that either.
But that's he got his hand on 3 balls.
3, yeah. 3.
But here's the thing, Jermaine Pratt.
Not good, man.
But yeah,
Christian Wilkins is jealous.
yeah. I was gonna pass that up. Real
Christian
quick.
Wilkins is somewhere like.
man.
Where's
Christian
Dixon
Wilkins
in
is
LS?
somewhere like, see,
Yeah, see, I know he was.
Watch Dixon and LS gonna come out of nowhere. Haven't made a cut. Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. LS, I'll pop that out of nowhere. The one guy that actually played a pretty damn good game was Jermaine Pratt.
Yeah.
They tried to go for 2. He had that interception pass breakup in the back of the end zone. But overall, I think the defense played a good game, given the fact that we turned over the ball so many goddamn times. So, but Devin White definitely making up for what he did last week, or just the entire defense last week. So, Severe, man, I'll throw it to you first, man. What's your thoughts overall? Chat, let me know. What's your thoughts overall of the... I see. LS. Bro, if you can shock LS, Chris, you just took it to a whole nother level. You took it to a whole nother level. Severe, I'm gonna throw it to you first, man. Just overall thoughts before we just kind of wrap it up about the defense.
Yeah, I mean, I think the defense played well. I think they played more than well enough to win. Obviously, when you give them like 4 additional possessions and you still hold them to 24 points or 25 points rather, and 7 of those points or 6 of those points rather come the last 3 minutes of the fourth quarter, I think you did a damn good job. So I can't fault them at all. We turned the ball over numerous times, didn't take advantage of they couldn't take advantage of it. So if you look at the points off turnovers, like anytime, we should as many times as we turned the ball over, you lose a turnover battle by that big of a margin, and you're still in position where we should have won this game. Yeah. That means your defense did its thing. So I can't get mad at the defense at all. Obviously, do we need to tighten up in pass coverage? Yeah. Roma Dunze reminded his buddy Caillou Blue Kelly why he was a first round pick and Caillou was a fourth or fifth. Like he let him know today. So it was tough sledding for him. That's why they got so many damn tackles. But I think overall, I think defense played more than well enough to win.
Yeah, man. Chris, any thoughts on the defense? Chat, let me know as well. Thoughts on the defense, man.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, they played well enough. Like I said, they were getting after it, and again, you turn the ball over 4 times like that. Usually it's a blowout. If you're playing a good team, a good offense and stuff like that. The fact that they were able to, get off the field, call some punts. They were on Caleb, man. He was uncomfortable, but Caleb did make some good plays, when it mattered. But but the defense, I mean, they were out there a lot. I don't even know what the time of possession breakdown looks like, but it's just what's the maybe it's under team stat.
Yeah,
it's gonna be under team stats.
Yeah. So what's the time of possession to the right?
Key right there,
yeah. What's the?
So hold on, let me go up. Bears.
Okay.
Bears 33. That's 26. So
yeah,
they won time of possession.
Yeah,
half a quarter basically of more possession.
Yep. So yes, at the end of the day, I'm not tripping on the defense. Again, they could have closed it out at the end, but I mean the offense had they had opportunity, and then kind of is what it is. But the defense, they left it all out there on the field.
They did. There's not a whole lot you can kind of complain about the defense as a whole. I think the overall consensus when you look at the game, and I think everybody's saying it. Gino throwing those 3 interceptions was tough to swallow at the end of the day. So, man, I'm telling you, it's tough. We go into this going, look, at the end of the day, it's this is a matchup that we have to win. We got to win it, given the fact that it's Ben Johnson, brand new head coach, brand new coaching staff. We're in the same situation. We got the veteran quarterback. They have a second-year quarterback. the situations are very similar, but yet we're in home. Even though it never feels like a home game, we're at home, and this was a chance for Pete Carroll and this coaching staff to kind of prove the fan base wrong. And this is what we get, and this is what we come up short, man. It's just tough. It's tough, to be honest with you. And
like how's the team going to stay engaged, or how the fans going to stay engaged, man? Now I know you saw the tailgate this week. How does it compare to when we were there?
But bro, I picked a spot in the middle of J-Lot, posted up there for damn near 2 hours. And every person that came and sat next to me was a Bears fan. It was nothing but Bears fans walking around. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's Frank Perez in disguise as a Bears fan. Frank, he went to size you up. He's like, you know what? Never mind. Never mind.
I'm gonna be a Bears fan today.
Never mind.
I'll be dead honest. Like, it was, as soon as I walked into J-Lot, bro, it was nothing but Bears fans. I mean, when we were there, it was Raider fans. It was probably 80-20. It could have been 80-20. Yeah. Today, flip-flop it. 80% Bears fans.
Yeah, because like when we were there, if you did see a Chargers fan, everyone was booing them and all that stuff. Yeah. Was that even going on?
Nope.
Oh, hell no. They was
they was booing us. They was booing Raider fans.
100%. It was nothing but Bears fans walking down J-Lot. Like, it was just the main part of J-Lot. Nothing but Bears fans.
That's crazy.
But that's where we're at. You know what I'm saying? And that's why here's the thing. Here's the thing, and we'll end it with this. Here's the thing is, the reason why it is so difficult for us to get free agents to come this way, back in the day, it was Oakland. Oh, the Oakland fan stadium was shit, but we loved it. It was our stadium.
Yeah,
it's what we did. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't love it, but it was ours.
It was ours. You know, exactly, right? You know, I would always fly into San Fran and take the BART into the stadium, and like that. Like, it's just what you did. And there was a feeling that you had when you came in there, because at the end of the day, bro, like that's our stadium. That's our home. Here, bro, like, no free agent is going, and anybody that's ever played this game before, anybody that's ever played any type of sport that has had a home crowd that you can play in front of, you know what it feels like to play in front of your home crowd. Home field advantage is a real thing when you have a home crowd ready to cheer for you. Can you imagine free agents coming? Let's say there's a free agent we want next year on the Bears. Let's say there's a free agent we want next year on the Titans when they come to play for us. But the Titans literally see our fan base, our home field, just booing the Raiders as they enter the field. There's not a goddamn free agent that's worth anything that's gonna go, yeah, I ain't playing there for 8-9 games. So I get my ass booed all season long. Like, you're not just getting booed at your home field, you're getting booed home and away. Like, that's the wild part, is that we have no home field advantage whatsoever. And as a fan base, and we go to J-Lot, and J-Lot's supposed to be like that spot. The J-Lot's supposed to be where the Raider fan base tailgates and parties. Yeah. It's nothing but Bears fans. It's nothing but opposing teams fans, and we're getting booed in our own goddamn tailgate.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the thing about Oakland is that, you know, first of all, the stadium was a piece of shit. Like, it was possibly the worst stadium I've ever been.
And it was all Oakland fans there too. So, like, at least we all
it was all Oakland
we all
fans
embraced
there.
our shit together.
But even Oakland fans didn't show up. Like, I'm old enough to remember off the top of the stadium. And then still, even with the top of the stadium tarped off, still struggled to sell out just for the games to be televised in local market. Like, you eliminated tens of thousands of seats, and you still can't sell out.
So you don't get blacked out.
And the tickets were dirt cheap. So you still couldn't see the games locally because nobody wanted to show up. So people go to tailgates, but nobody wanted to show up in the stadium partially because the Raiders suck, but partially because the stadium was a piece of shit. Like nobody, it's a terrible stadium. You're peeing in the goddamn trough. And the whole stadium smelled like urine. You got
so bad
rodents all over, like I see a family of possums like nesting. Like no, but nobody wants to go inside of there. The environment was great because we were surrounded by brethren, but the amenities were not there. All right, so and that's what people care about. Like as much as we try to make this what football is about, we think it's the beer and pretzels crowd. No, people that go to the games is the wine and cheese crowd. That's why our stadium is full every damn week. And that's why, despite the stadium being in Oakland, in the center in the epicenter of Raider Nation, people still didn't show up because the beer and pretzels crowd don't buy tickets. The wine and cheese crowd does.
That's true. That's true.
It's very true. God damn it, man. Cujo, hey, you calling out? Just be prepared. Be prepared. You want to drink with Chris? Be prepared. I'm just saying. Done it plenty of times.
Yeah, I know.
Plenty of times.
Louis the 13th. Okay, Pappy Van Winkle. Okay, he knows his stuff.
Oh,
Big
the Pappy
spender?
Van Winkle,
Big spender,
bro. Have you guys seen that? All right, I'm gonna go off the tangent for just one quick second. There was a what was it? It was called about all like the scams that's gone on. American Greed. I used to watch that all the time, and some people that like tried to like offsell Pappy Van Winkle underground a little bit, and they all got caught back in Tennessee, or I think it was in Tennessee. Yeah, that was a wild ass story. That was good shit.
It was some bootleg, some fake.
Yeah. No, they were at the manufacturing plant that they made Pappy Van Winkle, and it got so popular they started selling it off to like some high rollers. Some people are like paying them like $500, a G a bottle, and they were just funneling them out.
Yeah.
Hey, get it where you can fit in. That's all I gotta say. So look, it's what's tough. At the end of the day, we're week 4, and people are already talking about the draft. We're week 4. And people are already kind of throwing in the towel. And here's the thing, we got to fight. We got to keep rocking. We're going to keep rolling with y'all. But here's the thing. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell because we're going to continue to break down game film. Because even though the season might go to shit, we might lose against the Colts, we might lose against the Titans, we might lose against the Kansas City Chiefs. Hey, I'm saying Mike. God damn it. But here's the thing. We got to make sure we know who is actually doing well and who is playing like shit, because sometimes you can't see it just initially on the game film. And so we're going to break it down to you. We're going to show you who's playing good, who's playing well, who's playing like shit, because that's going to prepare us for the offseason. That's going to prepare us for the draft. And this is what we do on this channel, is we're going to show you exactly what the game film shows us and who's good, who's not, and, man, who we need to move on from and who we can still rock with. That's kind of what we do on this channel. So, man, make sure you guys hit that notification. Double tap that screen. Hit that sub button, man. We appreciate y'all. We do a sub-only chat just to show our appreciation to our subscribers. So, not a whole lot, man. We've been on here for, almost 2 hours, too goddamn long because of these damn Raiders. But we appreciate everybody rocking with us, man. We're going to get out of here. Severe, let everybody know what you got going on, what they can expect. You get a bunch of shows going on throughout the week. Let them know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Before we get out of here, man, I just want to say, this was a tough loss. Obviously, we've been waiting to see this kind of performance, not only from not only from Genty, but from Max as well, right? We got both those guys that I think had stellar performances. And if we were able to close this thing out, I think both those guys would have been getting their flowers all week, especially Genty, being a rookie, everything he's been kind of struggling through early in the offseason. This should have been a signature game for him that ended in a win, and the fact that it ended in a loss. And I think that puts a dampening on it. So hopefully he's able to duplicate this performance in the future and get us the W. But you guys know what it is, man. The Severe Raider here on YouTube, IG, Snapchat, TikTok, X, all that good stuff. Holla at your boy, man. Sundays and Wednesdays in the Raider War Room. We're keeping it real, man. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays with my guy, Pharaoh NFL. The 50/50 show on Tuesdays and Around the Shield on Thursdays. Make sure you tap in, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I just started a membership as well as all my brothers. So make sure you hit those members, man. As soon as I get 1,500, we're gonna go start doing some Monday nights, man. Some Monday night madness, make them mad Monday, something like that, man. We'll see what it is.
You make them mad every night, bro.
You make them mad, yeah. Weekday madness. That's what it is. Jesus Christ. Severe is always pissing people off. I love it though. I love it. Assassin's Creed, you're saying, will the organization do the right thing? Fuck it. I don't trust this organization.
When have they? When have we done the right
thing? I can't trust them, man. I can't trust them. I can't trust them, man. It's tough. It's tough, man. But I appreciate you popping in with us. Chris, man, let them know what you got popping. Let them know what you got going on. And what they can look forward to.
I don't got nothing going on, man. This is Chris with Petecarroll podcast. I mean, I'm just so unenthused now. So now this is the only show I'm doing, but for real, you guys can catch me on all platforms. I do have this show every Sunday, every Wednesday with my brothers. I'm trying to get the motivation to do my solo stuff. I just can't do it. And plus, I'm trying to travel more. In fact, I won't be. No, what we're doing it Wednesday, right? So yeah, I will be able to do the show on Wednesday, but I won't be able to do the show next Sunday because I'm on a cruise. I'm on a cruise, man. I'm not letting these Raiders just take all my joy, man. So
don't worry, guys. We will pressure Chris just to pop in on a live just on this cruise, and it'll get wild.
I got the drink package so I can drink unlimited. So if you just never know. But anyway, make sure you guys subscribe, like, share the content. We work hard, man. We work hard. We try to give you guys just authentic, Raider content. And again, it's not going to be stuff that you necessarily hear from the other channels because we're not going to, sugarcoat it. We're not going to lie to you. And now that I'm hearing some other content creators, now they're kind of backing off some of the takes that they had earlier on. Now they're like, oh, well, maybe we won't be that good. Maybe we won't go to the play. Again, stick with us. We're not going to lead you wrong. All right. But make sure you guys just hit that like button, subscribe. We work hard for you guys. We do have memberships, and we may have some announcements going forward depending on how YouTube treats us. So we'll see.
Yes,
100%.
Exactly.
So
we appreciate like does.
Right.
No, God damn it. So hey, we appreciate everybody, man. Stuart, I'm trying to hold it down. We're trying to just stay as positive as we can, but at the same time, as Chris said, man, we're gonna keep it real. We're gonna tell you exactly how it is, and as much as everybody else says something different, not only will we tell you, but we'll show you on game film. We'll break it down on Wednesday. We show game film. We show you exactly what we're trying to either explain or show, or the points we're trying to make. Because look, we all know film don't lie. If you ever played this game before, you ever been in a war room or ever in a film room, shit will get pointed out real quick because film don't lie. So that's what we try to do on Wednesday. So tap in with us. Like Chris was saying, YouTube's trying to play some games with us. We may or may not be able to keep doing it, and we're gonna keep striving to make it happen and bring it to you guys. So we appreciate y'all, man. I know it's tough. We lose 24-25. The Raiders were 1-3. We just hope, for the sake of everything, for the sake of my goddamn kids, we turn this goddamn thing around. For the sake of my goddamn kids. Raising kids as Raider fans ain't an easy thing to do. So we appreciate y'all.
They won't have cavities because they're not eating that much candy. So
yes, you're right. Exactly. See, we keep it positive. We keep it positive this goddamn thing. So, but man, hey, guys, if you can, double tap that screen, hit that notification, hit that sub button on all three channels. You got Chris Petecarroll Podcast. You got the Severe Raider. I'm 805 Raider. Real Talk Raider Nation. I do my own videos. I go live with my guys in the Raider War Room. We hit you guys on every game day, give you a post-game reaction, but we also, again, break down game film on Wednesday, chop it up, show you what we're talking about, and have a good time. So we appreciate every single one of y'all. Double tap that screen before we get out of here. Have a great rest of your day. Shit. We'll see you on Wednesday. Check in with us. We're out of here.